Hello, my name is Rand Baldwin. Welcome to the Soaring Cafe. I'm pleased to welcome Tilo Holighaus from Shempp-Hirth Sailplanes as our guest today. As most of you know, Tilo runs the Shempp-Hirth factory, and the Shempp-Hirth has been in the business for many, many decades, producing some of the world's best sailplanes. And that's certainly true again here at the 32nd World Championships in Uvalde, Texas. Now, Tilo, I have counted 7 Quintus sailplanes, and the Antares is also
the wings width, yes.
yeah, the same wings. Okay, in the open class out of 26 open class gliders, and this is a reversal of a trend that's been underway for several decades of simply extending the span to longer and longer wings. Like the EB-29, for example, which has about a 31-meter span, and the Concordia with a 28-meter span. But now the 28 to 21-meter gliders are doing very, very well in the competition. As we speak, Tilo Bode of Germany is in 3rd position in the open class, and Laurent Obolon from France is also flying a Quintus, is in number 1 in the open class. And then, speaking generally of Shempp-Hirth gliders, a Czech pilot is in 3rd place in the 15-meter class. So you must be very happy at this competition, at the performance of your gliders.
Well, I actually am. I mean, it was quite an experience for us too. Actually, we were also a bit nervous how this new concept in the open class actually will prove. I mean, we are talking of prototypes. As you said, we have 7 Quintus, we have 2 Antares. They all have almost no testing. You know, that's a cooperation work with Lange, and we had a long discussion how we shall do this. And at the end, we just said, okay, let's do it, let's try, because what really came out that the new aerodynamics prove that with a higher wing loading you can actually achieve better speeds. Problem is with the long wingspans that you normally have a high surface. This means you lower the wing loading, and by lowering the wingspan you can lower the wing area. This means you bring up the wing loading, and you have a couple of other advantages such as very nice handling, good maneuverability, and that was the idea which created this 23-meter gliders, and especially here in these conditions with high wing loading you can achieve this incredible speeds. And although the glider, as I said, has almost no testing, we are quite happy that even without all this fine-tuning we still have to do, the gliders are already now in the top places. Also the Antares is at the 5th place at this time, so it proves that this concept obviously seems to work, and also the pilots are quite happy, especially with the handling of this glider, which much more flies like a 80-meter ship or even a 50-meter ship than this old 26, 28-meter ships, which requires much more workload for the pilots.
Well, do you think this is a trend that will result in more and more open class ships of this class, of short wing open class ships, and perhaps a diminution in the number of long wing gliders participating in the open class in future championships?
Well, at least I hope. And the nice thing is that these gliders are not only good for competition flying, it's also good for the normal weekend flying. You have much less work on the ground. I mean, the ground handling is so much easier, and also the handling in the air. For example, if you fly in mountainous terrain, it's much easier to handle these gliders. And therefore, yes, I think it's definitely a trend. And I really hope that the rather exclusive way of the open class in the past years is now tending to a glider which is capable to be flown also by other pilots, and of course that the competition pilots have the fun they should have.
Well, it's certainly easier on both the crew and the pilot with the shorter wings, and you can use a more or less normal trailer, and the field selection options are a lot larger with the short wing gliders. So there are a lot of advantages.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate your visiting with us here at the cafe, And good luck to you and to the pilots who are flying your gliders. And best of luck in the future.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck with the Soaring Cafe, which I think is a very neat institution, which I very often also go in, and maybe it steals a bit of my time, but it's a nice way it steals. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate the compliment. This is Rand Baldwin reporting from the 32nd World Gliding Championships in Uvalde, Texas for the Soaring Cafe.